It's still good. Early in the season, the top teams have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off.
Some changes here for the 76ers. MP comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Philadelphia shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then it's MP. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Siakam misses. The 76ers trail by 9. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's a very good look and converts. Maxey's got his 2nd basket of the night. Van Vliet with it. His last outing he had 24 points. Here's Banton. Now here's Barnes. Off on the layup. Milton on top. Covered by Van Vliet. Pass to Maxey. Back to MP. Hands it from downtown. And one thing you can say with MP, Greg, and if he belongs on an NBA floor, he certainly passes the eye test.
And that's always how MP has been as a player. The raw numbers don't jump out at you, but you can see his impact on the floor.
Siakam trying to free himself up.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
MP outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. And then for Philadelphia, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. And Garrett kicks to Harrell. Back to MP. Melton passes to Garrett. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garrett's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Banton. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Garrett.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Passes to Banton. Raptors moving the ball around. Boucher kicks to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. That shot off the mark. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Milton the pass to Garrett. For 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. 13 points in the game. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name.
And the Raptors call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Achua kicks to Boucher. Barnes outside. And the pass to Van Vliet. To stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Garrett with the bucket.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Achua with it. Harrell on him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And additionally, they're doing a terrific job getting to the line tonight, and they're turning all those trips into early points.
For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the 76ers.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. To the middle. Here's Boucher. That one, no good. Good defense by MP.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Garrett's got 25 points in the game. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Achua. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP.
Substitution on the court.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
making some changes here. And so in the game for the 76ers,
I'm not gonna give you your snack because I'm not gay.
Harrell is out there with MP. Then there's Maxey, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
thank you.
Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight. The 76ers lead.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet against Harden. Pass to Achua. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Some changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skill as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for James Harden. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Got a piece of it. MP against Trent. On the wing, MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last. Look at that.
Nice. Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
Here's Trent. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The pass to Barnes. Here's Achua. He's defended by Harrell. Achua kicks to Boucher. Offensive rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards. And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And the Raptors call time here. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And the dunk by MP.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And the shot goes in.
Nice work on the interior. Boucher taking what the defense gives him.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Milton kicks to Niang. Garrett, the pass to Niang. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Barnes outside. And here's Trent. He's got 10. Van Vliet outside. Down low. Boucher. And the rejection by him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's beaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker comes in for George Niang. Raptors trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Here's Garrett, and MP throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Pass to Barnes. Trent with it. He's guarded by Melton. And they'll get another chance. Boucher passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
I like how Boucher was willing to pass it.
Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's Garrett. Banked in off the glass. Garrett's got 47 points.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
VanVleet passes to Barnes. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Achua kicks to Trent. Second shot opportunity. Good defense by MP.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers ahead, up by 15. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
77.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And it's Barnes sweeping it down.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Harden and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
First free throw is good.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
And the 7. Some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Trent. MP's checked in for the 76ers. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Maxey. Garrett with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And the dunk by Boucher.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Loads it up for MP. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Melton against Anunoby. Passes it to Boucher. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. Achua, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And they pick up 2.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 3. And Smitty Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin, Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
You have to love Fred Van Vliet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
And yes, it's good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Barnes passes to Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. And no good. Good work defensively by Harden.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Harris, good.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
The feed to Garrett. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. It's stolen by Milton. He gets it up. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing.
112.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a... He's checked in for the 76ers. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Matisse Thybulle. MP is out there with Reed. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Niang in at the small forward. Siakam against Reed. Siakam kicks to Trent. Another shot. Here's Barnes. The offensive rebound. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Anunoby. The shot, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And the 76ers also making a change. Daniel House has checked in for George Niang. On the wing, MP. And another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Flynn. Here's Banton. There's Porter with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by House is no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And there's the pass to Banton. Now here's Porter. Now Birch knocks it loose. Reed with the steal. MP outside. Pass to Reed. 13 feet away. He gets it in there.
Assisted.
Reed's got 6 here in this quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The 3 from MP. Connects from 3-point range.
3 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Birch. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Porter inside. Tries again. It's rebounded by Garrett.
2 minutes remaining.
Garrett's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. Garrett's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Philadelphia.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Philadelphia's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. Can you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game?
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Garrett. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Flynn. Pass to Porter. Here's Banton. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for
professional program. Tried to get it on with American Bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Know to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been too, never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why do people keep asking? Calamine lotion, but the boom keeps scratching. On the 1 to the 2, original 1. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show him how we hit it till I'm 1 to the 2. Bring it back to the 1. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring it to LAMONT then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press on a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your power up and gentlemen, place your bets like this. one. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show 'em how we get it done. One to the two, bring it back to the one. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. Started out in the city of rain, Black Forest, yes, the Boom Gang. Boone handled the group manager. John Henn been to be perimeter. Party cracking, don't panic. Needle on the